There we go. Now we got the recording going. What's up? What's up? Hannah Pickard, what's up? How we doing? Let me get this a little bit better. I think it's better, right? You got the Empire State Building in the back. There it is. There it is. Oh, not anymore. Well, come on. Come on, just stay. Just stay. It's not working. All right, whatever. Kenzie, she's hi. What's up? What can I help you with? Thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining me. I thought it was just gonna be alone. Leslie Town, Colby Dalton, what's up? What's up, friends? How's everyone's Monday going? I got question of the night. Who likes pickles? I love pickles. I just had like 7 sliced pickles, of course, not 7 full pickles. I'm not a psychopath. Stephanie Miller, what's up? Angela Grace, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What questions can I answer? How's everyone doing tonight? Monday, it's 8:12 here in New York. You can see the Empire State Building is lighting up. I don't know what it's doing over there. It's doing something. Mary F, what's up? Lil joined. Gigi joined. Mary F, what's up? Judy, what's going on? What brand of pickles? Oh, it's Gallo. Gallo. Yeah. Angela L. Grace asked, what brand of pickles? Gallo. They are incredible. They figured it out. There's so many brands of pickles out there. Gallo, I think, are by far the best. What, Ian Bray, what do you look for in a man? No one's ever asked me that before. Stephanie Miller, is Omethus residency worth it? Well, I haven't finished yet, so I'll let you know. They tell me it's worth it. They say just stick it through. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm still waiting on that light to show itself. It's been a bit of a ride. I have 1 year and 9 months left, maybe a little less. Angela, have you tried the Gallo pickles? What do you think of them? What's your favorite brand of pickles if you're a pickle fan? Who else is a pickle fan on here? Kylie Culver, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Mrs. Shorty, Adele Hands joined, Michelle joined. Grillos? Is it Grillos? Hold on. I gotta get this. Oh my goodness, you're right. Holy smoke. Grillos. Grillos. These are the best pickles in the world. So I got one last week. I was craving pickles. I haven't gotten pickles in a long time. Craving pickles, and last week I bought one. It was like Monday. By 9 o'clock Monday night, I had half the. I don't know. I don't know. I just needed them, but yeah. So Grillos, number one. That's the name, Grill. Yeah. Not Gallo Grill. That's my bad. That Pilot Dude Man, I love those. They're so good. Oh my god, you can't just have one. You know what I mean? You need to have like 7. That's what I had tonight. Who said Grillos? Kylie Culver. Kylie, well done. Thank you for filling me in on that. I had to go get them. Now my mouth's watering again. They have a nice kick to them too. They do, right? What's this stuff they put in them? What these little leaves? What are they? Dill? Is that the dill? Grape leaves. So they have grape leaves in there. They have dill, garlic. Of course, they have garlic. So my breath stinks. That's why we're virtual, right? That's why we're virtual, so you can't smell my rancid breath. Brine? What's brine? I don't know what brine is. That must be the dill, right? It's got to be the dill. Are they made in New England? Angela asks. Are they made in New England? Yes. I started Grillos out of a pickle cart in Boston, Massachusetts in 2008. The 100-year-old recipe was passed down from my grandfather. We still hand pack a few simple ingredients in a jar, giving you the most crispiest, most delicious pickle possible. Travis Grillo, good man. Good man. He should put a picture of his grandfather on there. What do we? Who else? Yeah, they do have a nice kick to them too. That pilot dude, you love those too. Who else? Who loves pickles? Who else is on best pickles? McFarland the most. 100%. These are the best. If you're not getting these, if you're a pickle fan and you're not getting Grillo's pickles, you're missing out. Okay, Kylie Culver said dill. Angela said dill. Yeah, it's got to be the dill. It's got to be the Ray missed. Stevens, as in Stevens Tech. Yes, that's where I graduated. I went to Stevens in Hoboken, New Jersey, right across the Hudson River over there. Great. Andy, thank you for teaching me to kiss. My boyfriend really liked the techniques. Wow. That's someone's really getting after it today. Someone's got a plan. Anna, what was your hardest class in undergrad? Hardest class in undergrad was physics at NYU Poly. So I went to NYU 10 in School of Engineering for 2 years, played on the basketball team there. Then they cut off basketball. NYU cut off the basketball team. So that's at that point, that's when I transferred to Stevens. By the way, I don't recommend transferring for sports, by the way. But nonetheless, physics there, it was just a midterm and a final. And the midterm and final, they were both 10 questions. That's it. That's it. No quizzes, no nothing. Midterm final. And it was this Russian dude who didn't care. Like half the class dropped after the midterm. I got a 30 on that midterm exam. That was my hardest exam. The physics courses there were just ridiculous. The physics courses at Stevens were nothing like that. I don't know. Crazy. I don't know what it is that makes sense. That pilot dude, man. Then after you're done, marinate your chicken in the bucket. Oh, Angela, that's such a good idea. Wow. Yeah, put the chicken in the bucket after when the pickles are gone. Brine is like vinegar. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with brine. This is a funny topic though. This is hilarious. We're what 10 minutes in and we're we're diving into pickles. That is such a brilliant idea. Okay, so I'll marinate the chicken next time once I finish the pickles. I'll do that with these. Yeah, 8:18. I'll probably sign off at 8:30, so we got 12 minutes. Failing orgo, should I give up? No, Hamna, don't give up. You should definitely look at Khan Academy. Khan Academy has excellent ortho lectures. Definitely good tutoring on there. Khan Academy for orgo, fantastic. You need to practice the reactions. Believe it or not, orgo is my favorite. I got an A- in orgo 1, and I got an A flat, an A in orgo 2. You got to practice the reactions. You really got to get into the reactions, the equations, just repetitions, practice. I used to put them on index cards. Now Quizlet is what I would recommend. Do it that way. You can put the figures in the Quizlet premium version and just go. Do them. Okay. Angela, yes, these are the best. 100%. Wickles. Nolan R. Wickles. MD1. Can MD students apply to maxillofacial surgery, or is that strictly for dental students? In the United States, OMFS is strictly for dental students. In other countries, there's oral surgery, just strictly oral surgery, and that's for dental students. And then the MD path is maxillofacial surgery. So in the United States, they've combined the two from what I take from it, right? Grills are refrigerated. Oh, Grillos are refrigerated. Yeah. Kylie Culver. Yeah, you got to refrigerate these. It's still. Oh my god, it's perfect with a little bit of, when it's nice and chilled. MD1. Yeah, Khan Academy for Orgo is 10 out of 10. Absolutely, dude. I highly recommend that one. Cass, not sure what you're talking about, but you're very pretty. Very kind of you, Cass. We were talking about pickles. We were talking about Grillo's pickles. I'm glad I got them here. So I was saying, these are my favorite pickles. I had half a bucket of these in one sitting last night. Probably not good for you. I did have a headache the next day or 2 days later. Probably got dehydrated from all the salt in it. Do you have a boyfriend, girlfriend? This is another boyfriend question. That's funny. Do you think who thinks on here that I would have a boyfriend? I'm just curious. Is that like do I give off that vibe? I've been told I'm very metro before. I don't know. I'm not offended. I'm pretty comfortable in my Cass. Dill only or garlic? Yeah, it's dill and garlic. They got dill and garlic in here. Travis Grillo. Pickle spears, that's what they're called. Okay. So yeah, it's got garlic and dill. They're so good. My breath stinks now. 4 versus 6 year residency. Vineet Madur. I went for the 4 year. I'm in the 4 year now. I felt that was best. And I am so glad I did not do the MD track. However, I've noticed here it looks like the 6 year residents, they kind of get nice. They get little breaks along the way. Breaks as in like going off service. They get a little break and they could go. They have clerkships. They have different rotations. They have to study for exams where they get like time off to study for that in medical school. Some of the courses are still virtual. I think that helps a lot, and it kind of breaks up the rigorous workload of residency, especially in a program here where we are generally very understaffed. Like today, you need a minimum 5 residents here at the program to really kind of run it at bare bones, and we only have 4 today. I was post call, unfortunately, because they put me on call on Sunday, and that's why we only had 4. Oh, I just meant. I hate how when you let me open. Wait, maybe I can. How do I open up the comments? Can someone help me with this? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's much better. That's much better. Okay, so I could just scroll down here. That's much better. Manda and they are the best. Manda and they are the best. You got to be careful. You don't want to go overboard and have too many like I did last week and just get a headache the next day because you're so dehydrated. Grillo Jefferson Steel Flex. Grillo is Italian for cricket. Oh, very Showtime. I don't assume. We don't think we wish. User 79. Humna, is it better to go to pass fail school if you want to match into OMFS? I heard it's pretty super competitive. Yes, it is super competitive. It is. Some students can get a little immature and get really cut throughout dental school rather than team players. Not a fan of that. I would recommend going to a pass fail school. If you have the opportunity, if you have the choice, pass fail school is probably the way to go. You do need to factor in some of those schools, Harvard, Columbia, among others, they have very expensive tuitions. Keep that in mind. Very Showtime. Not really either way. Bye guys seem like normal guys. Huh. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. MD1, what's the difference between the 4 and 6 year residencies? 6 year, you get your MD. That's the difference. 4, so it's the same residency experience, except those 2 years of the 6 year program, they're spending their time in medical school, getting their MD. The way it works, though, it looks like the 4 year residents do end up spending more time on oral surgery residencies. Now, before even dental school, before I applied, the way someone described it is like, imagine you're a car mechanic, right? And then in the middle of your training, you're taken out for 2 years to go work on boats. And then you could go work, then you go back and work on cars again before you finish. You know what I mean? So that's, I think it's kind of it's an interesting analogy, and I think it still holds pretty firm, right? It's like little breaks, but you're studying something different versus the 4 years. You're straight through, you're mostly on service for the majority of the time. JLM, you never look tired. What do you drink? Drink a lot of water. I could use more water. I am tired. Today, I only got roughly last night. I was on call yesterday. Not bad. But in the middle of the night, I got several calls to coordinate an admission to the hospital prior to surgery today for pre-clearances. And like through the middle of the night, like 11, 11:30, 1 o'clock, 3:30, a page came in, orders and stuff. And it kind of interrupted it would have been 5 hours. It would have been 5 full hours. And it got pretty interrupted because of that. But nonetheless, it was, I got 5 full hours. And then on a day off where I'm not working, I'm just doing, desk work. I do drafts for other accounts that I do. Students of dentistry, for example, top wineries I do on the side, just in case anyone was wondering. So I make drafts for them so I can post them quickly in the morning before I go into work. But yeah, I am very tired. I appreciate that. That's nice of you to say. I'll take that as a compliment. But no, I am usually tired. And tonight I got to make sure I get to bed on time. It's something I did today. I sat down with my app to do. I highly recommend this for productivity and organization. I modified my morning routines and night routines to kind of give myself hard. This is something I've noticed. 2 weeks ago, I started giving myself hard cutoffs. Like I have to leave to go to work at this time. I need to hard cutoff at this time and start to get into my night routine to go to bed. You know, the shower, make lunch for tomorrow, get the clothes put away, wash the dishes. Anyway, so probably more than you asked about, but yeah. So 3-point guy, power guard, user, et cetera, et cetera. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 3-point guy, power guard, court general basketball. I was a shooting guard. I played shooting guard in college. Yeah, it sounds like you played basketball. What was your position? Gavin, what do you plan on your scope of practice being after residency? I'd really like to get, obviously, teeth, titanium, implants, I want to get big into implants. In fact, tomorrow it's either a zygomatic or full arch case. For what I was told, I'm on a different service. I'm not different service. I'm in a different rotation now. So there might be a case tomorrow, but I really want to get into private practice in an office setting. To be honest, I want to get as far away from the hospital, working in the hospital as possible. I really want to work in a private practice with partners. I want to work for the community. I want to serve patients in the community. I want to work with dentists, prosthodontics, perio, ortho, helping out where I can. I want to be there for the people. And, I think in the hospital, you kind of get lost in the corporate structure of it. I don't want to get lost. I want to be there for patients. I want to be there for the other dentists when they need, hey, I'm having trouble with this, got a root stuck in the sinus or something. That's what I want to be doing. And I'm hoping that's what's going to really make me passionate when I wake up in the morning, because that's what I think that's really important. Actually, someone just asked me this on the last meeting, and they were saying you need to allow passion to guide your route through your career into your profession, right? You can't focus on finances. You need to allow passion to guide. And I agree, but there needs to be a balance of both, right? We're in the era of giga loans, right? The mega loan era right now. And I think you do have to have a balance of finances. And the metaphor I referred to it as is like, you're a boat sailing through your career towards your profession, your dream goal, right? You need to have a certain amount of finances to keep that boat afloat, right? But the passion is the winds that guide you towards the destination that you want to go. So I don't know. I think that's cute. That's for you guys to think. You could judge me, but I'm here for you. Is it harder to match through Vineet Madur? Is it harder to match through pass-fail schools? No, it's not hard to match through pass-fail schools. You could argue in some case it's easier, because if you look at the schools that are pass-fail, they generally have excellent match percentages. Hussein is having 4 dental school interviewers this late in the cycle. No, that's fine. That's fine, man. You're gonna be great. I had 5 interviews for dental school. I had 5. I applied to 6. I got interviews at 5. Ended up getting into all 5. You'll be fine. Just take it one day at a time. Prepare for your interviews. I would read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That will help you prepare for interviews. Trust me. Okay. User 2763 in dental school, do they let you have bathroom breaks? Barely, but yes, they do. I wouldn't take bathroom breaks during clinic, though. Hussein, good, yes. Cass, serious question. Do you think being a dentist causes you to be particular about smiles when dating? Yes, it does. Cass, if we were dating, I'd be looking at your smile. I would be looking at your teeth, how many chips you have, how many wear facets, are you stressed? No. I wouldn't be like that. But yeah, you do evaluate people's smiles and their occlusion. Did they have braces? Did they not? I don't know. You end up looking at people's smiles, facial structure, the symmetry or asymmetries for that matter. In oral surgery, I end up looking at the eyes. How symmetric are the eyes? Is one higher than the other? Stuff like that. The symmetry of the nose, the midline of the teeth, is it coincident? Mine's not. See, it looks like the midline is this way. My mandibular midline is 1 to 2 millimeters to the left. I don't really care, to be honest. I think life is much bigger than the monotony, the minutia of these things. Jefferson Steel flexes OMFS and admitting service. It is, but don't. It is, but don't take that for granted. Trey, how do you manage not getting burnt out, staying motivated while studying for the CBSE? Well, you got to give yourself a certain amount of breaks. You got to understand there's a time to ramp it up and there's a time to slow it down. 6 months out, I wouldn't be studying for that thing. 5 months out, I wouldn't be studying for that thing. 4 months out, now it's starting to transition to study time. 1 month out, I'd be studying 10 to 15-hour days. Okay, that's how it goes. On weekends, minimum 12-hour days. I would be at Panera from sunrise to sunset, or from the minute it opens to the minute it closes. I would only run 1 day a week on Sundays for a little lunch break in that last month prior to the CBSE. But prior to that, I would exercise more. That's really it. I would change things up, how you study, change up the blocks. I would start with a timed mode on the UWorld questions, and then the rest of the day I would do tutor mode. So it's not, you're not getting lost in the doing 40 questions and then reviewing 40 questions. When you put in tutor mode, you're learning them as you go, and I think it helps break up the distraction and the attention span. It helps keep the attention engaged, right? Hey, Dr. Hunt, how are you? It's called You're Delusional. Hey, Dr. Hunt, I'm not talking about, that's funny. I'm good. How are you? You're delusional. MD1, that's interesting. What would be the benefit of having the MD in addition to DDS? So generally the benefit is for fellowships. Okay. Now it's not required. It is not necessary to have that MD to apply for fellowships, but generally it may be seen as an easier stepping stone to have the MD already when applying to cosmetic fellowships, head and neck fellowships. At this program, we've had a history of residents applying and getting in. Just last year, one guy went to head and neck. The 2 years before that, 2 years before that, guy went to cosmetics in Oklahoma. Several years ago, guy went to cosmetics and now he's practicing in Texas. That could be the benefit. Okay, you can argue that it could be helpful in academia and for research purposes, maybe, but it's not necessary. Cass, I managed a dental lab in college. Someone's wearing the dentures I helped make. So weird to me. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting experience, isn't it? I just lost that. Michelle. Here we go. Michelle, what do you recommend for tetracycline stains? Unfortunately, I can't give medical advice through social media. I can't. But I would visit and either an oral pathologist or maybe an oral surgeon. Maybe an oral pathologist would know. I would try an oral surgeon first, maybe an oral pathologist. You can even go to, I don't know if an ENT would be, I don't know. I can't make any recommendations there. I can recommend who you might go to find, you know what I'm saying? Humna, did you gap? I did take a gap. I took a gap year in between college and dental school though. But for residency, no, I went right from dental school into residency. Okay, Nick the Fergie. How did I miss my boys live? How we doing, Dr. Gallo? Call me Brent. Nick, what's up, man? Call me Brendan. Everyone on here, my friends, call me Brendan, please. Please. It's not a formality thing. Call me Brendan. Dr. Gallagher, I have. That's kind of like the brand I'm trying to build. But please, I am Brendan. I appreciate calling that. We're humans. We're people. High energy. Best dentist on TikTok. No, you're kind. You're very kind. That's very nice of you to say that. I'll go a few more minutes. Let's go to 8:40. I gotta make dinner. Let's go 6 more minutes. It's 8:34. Let's go 6 more minutes to 8:40. Sean or Scene. It says Scene with 10 N's. What is your opinion of dental anesthesiology as a specialty? I mean, it's a new specialty. Someone's in the hallway. We're 2 to 3 years out now. Dr. Bourne is a dental anesthesiologist that works a lot at Stony Brook Hospital. I don't know how. I mean, it's great. I don't know enough about it. I know that NYU Brooklyn has a dental anesthesiology program, and I think Stony Brook has one as well. I don't know what other programs have for it. I think you're going to be primarily working in a hospital setting. You could definitely be hired out in the private practice setting, but you'll probably just be doing, lighter or deep sedations, max sedations, if you will. Probably not general anesthesia in a practice setting, right? I don't know what they make. I don't know what their hours are like. I mean, anesthesiologists in general are spectacular, and their hours are great too. In dental anesthesia, I'm assuming that it's similar. So it's got to be pretty good. User 1413, you are great. Thank you. No, you are great. You are great. Hussein, do you still think becoming a GP, perhaps a GPR or AEGD, has a good ROI considering minimum? What do you mean consider? Oh, considering minimum 400K debt. That's a lot. That's a lot of debt. That's a lot of debt, my friend. Well, you have to weigh it out, right? If you go directly into being a GP, in practice, you're going to be starting to make money quickly. However, in a GP or AEGD, you're going to gain more experience to allow you to practice a few more procedures. Maybe you'll get a few more root canals and you'll be better at bridges, crowns, maybe dentures by getting that experience under a more, in the training of a GP or AEGD. And then that might allow you to make more over the next 5 years versus the first 10 years out of private in practice. I don't know. Okay. But this is just how I look at it, right? You need to weigh that out based on what you're looking for. Okay. That being said, you do get paid in a GPR residency, right? You're not getting paid a full dentist salary, but you're getting paid something. Okay. So it's better than nothing, right? Another thing to consider. Mr. Everything. How long is OMFS residency? It's either 4 years or 6 years if you get the MD as well. User 7111, do you like cats? Meow, meow, meow. User 711, purr. All right. Big dog fan. Oh, wow. We got a lot. Michelle, what do you recommend for a tetracycline saline? Yeah, I mean, what I had said before. Anya and Miss Cass and MDDS cured my migraines. Really? Anya and Miss Cass, tell me what did they do to cure your migraines? I'm curious what the situation was. If you can reveal what did they do to cure your migraines? I'm very interested in that. Hussein, do you have to take step 1 and step 2? If you're in the 6-year program and you're getting your MD, yes, you have to take the step 1 and step 2. In my case, the 4-year, I don't have to take step 1, step 2, and I'm still going to be full-on oral and maxillofacial surgeon. That's what I want to do. I'm not taking more exams. Are you kidding me? Oh, Josh, does it matter what college you go to become a doctor? Does it matter? No. However, if you look at the track records of certain colleges and universities, some place more into medical school, dental school, law school, etc., than others, right? So that's where it may need to be taken into consideration. Ben Zio, bro, where did you go to med school? I went to dental school at Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine. Anya Miskatz, have you ever had a Cushing's patient? Yes. Would you recommend a certain specialty of dentist? I mean, for Cushing's, I don't know how that's significant. I mean, in general, you want to get medical clearances just to make sure that patients can take, have lidocaine, especially epinephrine, that they can have certain antibiotics. That's mostly predicated on allergies if they have pre-existing allergies to certain medications and antibiotics, for example. I would consult their primary doctor in certain situations if it's going to be if it's going to be an invasive surgery, etc. But I don't know if you necessarily need a specialty until you need that specialist for that treatment. Make sense? Rob sent a rose. Thanks, Rob. Mini Dude Maple, are you friends with UConn OMFS residents? Yes, UConn. Oh my God. First of all, one of my best friends at dental school, Ian Lynn. He's at UConn. He's a 3 out of 6 there. Then my boy's there now. He's a 2. He's a 2 out of 6. He played football at UConn as well. Then he went to UConn Dental School, and now he's at UConn OMFS. Why am I forgetting the name? So what the heck? And then prior to Ian going there, there was a guy from Stony Brook. Wow, I'm drawing a blank right here. I'm forgetting his name as well. So yeah, I know several UConn guys, and then there's also another dude at UConn right now that I don't know as well, but I know him from the interview trails and whatnot. But yeah. So I know a lot of. Oh man, now it's really getting me annoyed that I missed his name. He's my dude. He extra here at our program here, and he was outstanding, scholar and a gentleman. He's like 6'5", 6'6", maybe. huge. I think he was a linebacker or a defensive end, not a defensive end, maybe I think it was a linebacker. Um, but now he's at UConn. He was outstanding, outstanding applicant. Uh, Cash monies. Does everyone wanting to specialize at dental school usually get a spot? Looking at endo or perio. It really depends. It really depends. It really depends on your application, your um, letters of recommendation, what you're interested in. Okay, GPA, rank if your school is ranked, and so on. What are you cooking up for dinner, Nick the Frig? I don't know if I don't have time tonight. I've been making a lot of liver lately, once a week. You don't want to have too much because it's high in cholesterol and vitamin A, but it's supposedly it is extremely helpful, and I find that it helps me stay super lean, and I feel a lot more fit and strong when I work out in the gym downstairs. I've been doing high reps lately. So yeah, liver with some Caribbean seasoning. Yeah, that's been my little secret. The Caribbean seasoning on anything is good. Josh, are you in college or medical school? Neither. I'm in residency, which is training for oral and maxillofacial surgery. I already finished dental school. I finished college, finished dental school, and now I'm in residency. I'm a 3 out of 4 year resident. User 74750. You should move to Minnesota afterwards. One of our doctors will be retiring in a couple of years. Really? An oral surgeon? Let me get in touch. Minnesota's pretty far away, but I don't mind cold weather. I actually enjoy the snow. I like skiing. If you can DM me your information, DM me the practice information. I like to reach out. Or if you can have them reach out to me, LinkedIn, Instagram DM, email, however it works. I'm looking for practices. I'm looking for practices that have a spot. Private practice. That's what I'm looking for. High energy. What about merging dentist and medicine together, or just making dentistry a residency? Yeah, I mean, dentistry and medicine is typically combined in the oral surgery residency. This is the main residency that bridges the gap between dentistry and medicine. Mr. Everything, why is dental school so expensive? Why is everything getting so expensive, right? It's like, what is going on over there? Whoa. We got a lot of questions I got to keep up with. Obviously, increasing spots. Yeah. Mini Dude Maple, where do you want to work post residency? I'm looking in the New York area, although I don't know the taxes. First of all, it's getting really dangerous here in New York. I don't know if that I see a lot of trauma in the hospital. There's a lot of violence going on in New York right now that isn't so great, and that's one thing I need to consider. I'm not a violent person. I like peace, love, and social media. And then taxes are already so high, and they're only going to go up from here, right? The taxes aren't going to go down anytime soon. So how am I going to, I don't know. So New York area, Long Island, I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm also looking, I have family in Winter Park, Florida. I'm looking in that area. In addition to that, maybe New Jersey, Connecticut area. I don't know. And then on a whim, I don't know, maybe Ireland, Iceland. I don't know. I got to figure out where. I feel like I'm looking, I'm researching, but I'm gonna let things pan out, and see what tends to be the good stuff. Did you go to undergrad at Stevens Institute? Yes, I did. I went to Stevens. Graduated there in 2016 from Stevens. High energy, love Hoboken. Gotta love Hoboken, right? Ahmad, what's up, Doc? What's up, Ahmad? Cash monies. Does everyone wanting to specialize dental school usually get a spot? Again, it really depends. Rob just got the #1 gifter badge. Wow. Thanks, Rob. Sweet. I'm not sure what the badge is or does, but thank you. Wow. Rob sent a bunch of roses. Thank you, Rob. Autumn Martin. Hi, Doc. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Autumn. Hope you're killing it. Hope you had a great Monday. I'm going to hop off here in 8:45. I got to get going. Mr. Everything, do ENT procedures overlap with some OMFS? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Like nasal bone reductions, etc. I mean, we all cover plastic surgery, ENT, and oral surgery. We all cover facial trauma, right? We have, at least at this hospital, we have a 3-day rotation. Every third day, it's oral surgery on facial trauma. Humna, just added you on LinkedIn. Want to be just like you. Humna, let me know. DM me on Instagram, okay? Humna, I'm serious. DM me on Instagram. That's how I can get back to you with detail. I could use the audio messages And so let's keep in touch there. Okay. That way I can answer any questions and help you on your path to whatever you want to do. I want to help you get there. Okay. And I'll get you back on LinkedIn too, when I can sign on after this. Liv Theodore sent a rose. Thanks, Liv. Thank you. Thank you. Leah Knell. I'm in Stony Brook undergrad right now. Congrats. Congrats. So Stony Brook. That's alumni from dental school. You look like this is Agony Nam. You look like Brad Pitt's brother. Tony, hey Tony, mini dude. Hello, Paul, yes, mini dude. You know, Paul, dude, Paul and Kelsey. You know Kelsey, Grenfell. Wow, yeah. Well, thanks for my Jesus. They're my boys. How did I forget? My God. Yep. Oh my God. Ian, Paul, Kelsey. Let them know if you can. Let them know I said hello. Yeah, there were so many comments. My bad, mini dude Maple. Let them know I said hello if you can. If you can. Love those. I miss Ian in dental school so much. And then Paul, Ian, I wanted to go here. We both ranked here first, believe it or not. I really wanted to go through residency with him. Paul, I wanted to go here too, but you know, I'm not the program director. Autumn Martin, how do you guys handle bisphosphonate use? Do you do CTX blood work before an OMS cert SX? I usually use the abbreviation SX for surgery. Well, first we got to know what bisphosphonate are they using? Are they using? Is it PO? Is it pills? Is it IV? Not IV. Is it? Yeah. Is it you know, an injection once every 6 months, once a year? We typically want to get in clearance in certain circumstances, but with bisphosphonate use, you know, you want to be very careful if there need to be extractions done. Then you need to weigh out risk and benefits. Generally, bisphosphonates can increase risk for osteomyelitis and osteonecrosis. So someone's on bisphosphonates, if they're on IV especially, and it's been over a certain amount of time, 3 to 5 years, even at all, right? Then you want to really kind of take a step back and evaluate that further. High energy. I went to undergrad in Jersey City. Love Hoboken. Love Hoboken. Mini dude Maple. Paul. Yes, Paul. It was Paul. Dame, how's residency going? It's going. It's going. We didn't get post call my first year, and now we have post call. So I was post call today, and I was able to catch up on a lot of work. Able to get an eye exam. My driver's license has been expired since May 11th. So finally today I was able to reapply for it because I got the eye exam. Yes, I was procrastinating. Do you have any suggestions for the MCAT? Yes. Study. High energy. Ray missed in. User 4750. Yes. Lay May. Wow. If not dentistry, what healthcare profession would you choose? CRNA. That's the anesthesiologist nurse. That's an anesthesiologist, right? Certified nurse, registered nurse, CRNA, certified registered nurse anesthesiologist. Spectacular. Otherwise, PA. You can specialize in there. You have less responsibility, less risk. We have a lot of work. You make a great living, and you have a great quality of life. NPPA, CRNA, I would probably put at number 1. Okay, that's what I would look into. If not, yeah, okay. If it wasn't healthcare, I would probably get into maybe computer science or something. I'd like to figure out how to utilize technology, and as AI advances, to help that. They call it Wi-Fi money now, where things are trending, making money for you in the background. It would be cool to. I've been dying to get an Amazon shop. I'll have to do that. So just so people could, if someone was interested in purchasing like a scrub cap or the lights, the pen light that I use or whatever, you know, just stuff. OMS private practice, excellent. So in Minnesota, it's a private practice. Let's get in touch on the DM on Instagram, okay? Oh my God, I gotta catch up to these. Anya and Miss Cass, Philadelphia suburbs. It's torture getting an appointment with a dental surgeon down here. It is. Thoughts on Wisconsin? Kenzie Destich. Thoughts on Wisconsin? Yeah, you know, I just kind of had like a phone call conversation with someone in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and it sounded like an excellent practice. Sounded like a great setup. It's next to Door County. They say that's the Martha's Vineyard of the Midwest. Sounded really good. We'll see. Eve, Winter Park is such a nice area. It is, right? Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Eve, where are you from? How do you know about Winter Park? DND KK DJC. Hey man, what do you think about the attacks on women lately in New York? Has there been a spike in this? I don't know. There's been attacks on everyone in New York. I don't like any of it. It's scary. 2 weeks ago, I was walking back from getting sushi and a guy threatened to stab me in the face. I was half a block from the hospital. I was in scrubs. And he's like, "Oh, you work at the hospital? I'm going to stab you in the face." What? Wait, what? What? I was on facial trauma that night too, believe it or not. So would I have repaired my own facial laceration? Odd, right? Liv Theodore just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you, Liv. I'm not sure how gifts and roses work. I don't know. Liv Theodore, I love your work. Thank you, thank you. Michaela Sullivan, come to Wisconsin. That's still my vote. Really? Michaela, get me on Instagram and send me a DM there. I need to know more about Wisconsin. Why Wisconsin? Why Green Bay? What do you think of Door County? What's to do there? We'll talk. Let's talk. Pete, PGY site question. Only bone connected to any other bone. You're giving me an site question, Pete? Daily Amina, I'm in Stony Brook undergrad as well, considering dental or pharmacy. Pharmacy, also good. Also good. I think it is getting corporatized as well there, unfortunately. You're a big role model for us. That's very kind of you. Daily Amina, get me on Instagram, DM me there. How can I be a resource for you? How can I help you, mentor you? What can I do to help you get to that point that you're trying to get to? Let me know. Rochester MN, I guess that's Rochester, Minnesota. User 4750. What do you think of Rochester, Minnesota? I don't know. Let me know. Brandon MD. Hey, bro. What's up, Brandon? What's up, man? Treshy McTrash. Treshy McTrash. Some of your names are hilarious. These are funny. Using a blanket as a curtain is crazy. Using a blanket as a curtain? It's not a curtain. No, it's not a, first of all, it's not a blanket. It's like tapestry, and I just put it in the back on the it's just my little area. I don't know, my mom and dad is my little, it's my dresser, Still got the pickles up from before. All right, I gotta sign off soon. Come to Chicago, maybe. Lover girl, hey Dr. Gallagher, it's been nice seeing you. You too, lover girl. Thanks for coming on. I'm gonna sign off in a second. I'm starving. I gotta eat dinner. I will post this to YouTube channel, podcast. Let me know what you think. Thank you everyone for signing on. I'll answer if you. Brendan Knob, can you get ortho when you have a bone graft? Generally, probably. Well, it depends. All these situations depend, and this is not medical advice. This is strictly opinion, personal opinion on this. Might be a good idea to wait for that bone graft to take. They could also give you space maintainer so it won't necessarily interfere with the bone healing in that site, right? That's entirely up to ortho, though. I would. That's entirely up to ortho. Finn's Bricks, come to Chicago. Demon chilling, nothing to do nothing to do there. But was that Rochester, Minnesota? Was that Wisconsin, Door County, Wisconsin? Was that Philadelphia, or was that Rochester? Demon chilling, if you can answer that. Pete, hyoid bone, remember it. Oh, thank you, Pete. Hyoid bone. Wait, let me go back. Say question. Pete, you want to say only bone not connected to any other bone, the hyoid bone. Okay, got it. Thank you, Pete. April, hey friend, love your content. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. Lars Falk, follow the. Oh, thanks, Lars. Maddie Hughes, most important lesson you have learned in residency. Yes, you need to. One, you need to still keep like your outside life going, your hobbies, your things. It's very important for mental health. You need to and keep expanding, keep you're learning oral surgery, but learn about the world whenever you can too. That's why I do social media. I like to mentor personally. I like to give back. I like to learn. I like to give, and I like to learn from conversations like this. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Exercise is huge in residency. It was big in dental school. It might be even more important during residency. You really got to focus. Keep in mind, you're working very long hours, hard hours, very physical. Clinical work is physical, and nutrition, health, exercise, enough sleep and rest, all important things. What I'm learning is just, again, last 2 weeks is hard deadlines. Give myself hard, like this using my watch, and as soon as it hits this time, I need to pack up and go and make sure I don't get late, because I like to draw things out, little tasks and stuff, and then you get yelled at if you're late and whatnot. That's so hard cutoffs for going to bed and then going to work have been the last 2 weeks have been my work. How do you deal with daily stress and past trauma? Unfunny MF1. Deal with daily stress, exercise. Number one has been exercise, and I like to switch up stuff. And I can't afford a gym membership right now. I can't. So I'm not going to the gym. I have a little fitness center in the basement in my building. That's part of why I live here. And they only have dumbbells up to 50. They have a pull-up bar. They have one treadmill. They have yoga mats, 2 flat bench presses, but not like a bench. They don't have a barbell. They don't have a squat rack. What I've been doing is I've been doing higher reps rather than like a 12-10-8, or when I'm lifting, I do 12-10-8 and 10-8-6-6. I switch for rep days and power days, but I haven't been able to do that in years. What I've been doing here is reps, high reps, 20, 16, 12. Yes. So that's been key. And I've actually been noticing muscle growth, and the muscle is more toned, and actually you maintain it much longer. You retain that muscle much longer with high reps like that too. Number two is squat thrusts. I hold, squat thrust where you go down, you do a push up, and then you jump up and you do shoulder press, down, push up, squat, shoulder press. Squat thrusts with dumbbells have been a key by maintaining cardio in between the exercises during those weights. I recommend doing that. Lars Falk, going through grad school right now. Any advice for the grind? Yes. Exercise. Keep that. Get in a routine. Okay. 2, use the app To Do. It's by Microsoft. It's got a little blue check in a white square. Get that app. It synchronizes across devices. It's a to-do list. It's a calendar. It's a scheduler. You can also organize classes, clinic, working with patients into folders on the side. You can have things repeat every day, every week, every month, every first Monday of the month. It's fantastic. That's been my key to getting through. I found that thing in third year dental school. Changed my life. It's how I keep everything together. Lover girl, Pete, yes, the hyoid bone. It's in our neck. Yes, it is. It's right in here. Eve, Central Florida, I frequent in the area. There is a lot to do there. I love Winter Park. Hopefully I can get down there soon. Thank you for the reminder, Eve. I gotta look into how I can. Do you have any dogs? No. 2 years ago, my dog, she was a Beagle Garrett Terrier mix. Her name was Shamrock. She passed away, and I don't have time for a dog right now, unfortunately. Last question. Julian Ross 149. Would you double text a girl who didn't text you back? Interesting question. It depends. How much time was it? Because if you do a double text quickly and it's like starting a conversation potentially, I wouldn't overdo it. It's a week. Oh, Julian. Now we get into into the situation where it's like, what do you have to lose, right? If she doesn't like you, fine. If you have something catchy or whatever, like, well, then maybe you reel her back in, right? The other thing is like, you know what I mean? Like, if she's not that interested, what do you have to lose? And if she is interested, you pop back up in the text. Could be a good idea. It really depends on the context of the conversation. You know what I mean? I don't know where you left off with. If you asked a question and it wasn't answered, yeah, I probably wouldn't text that. If you left off on just kind of like yada yada, you know what I mean? Yes, Julian Ross, she's finishing a dentistry residency in another state. Are you in dentistry residency? What are you up to right now? What state? How far away is that residency? She might be seeing other people. Did you go on any dates yet? Did you match on like Hinge or Tinder or Bumble? How did you meet? She's a Case Western. Okay. Where are you? Are you in dental school? Are you in residency? Julian. Oh, I met her at a wedding. I'm in Chicago. Oh, awesome. Awesome. At a wedding, they do say weddings have some success. Here's my answer to you. What do you have to lose? I don't know how you left on this off in the conversation, so I don't know the exact situation, but my question is, what do you have to lose? You have to throw enough dartboards at the dartboard to get a bullseye, right? You don't always get a bullseye in the first try. All right, friends, thank you so much for coming on. 2,800 likes. You guys are amazing. That's very kind of you. Lover girl, everyone. You too, Julian. Good luck. Any other questions, dude? Send me a DM. I'm willing to help if I can. You know. Good night, everyone. Let's finish up a strong week, right? All right, I'm starving. Time to go eat dinner. I'll try and do another live. I'm gonna try and do live sessions once a week if I can. If it interferes with conflicts, like I'll be in Jamaica in 2 weeks. Next week, I might be able to make a live session. I like these. These are fun. I'll put it out on YouTube podcast. Thanks for everyone for coming on. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Get me on Instagram. Let's keep in touch there. Send me a DM. Okay. Send me a DM on Insta. And any questions I can answer for you too through the DM on Insta so I can respond with audio message, give you some detail. Okay. Also 3K likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Very kind of you. If you want to plan an event, a talk, a call, let me know. I just like to record these for the podcast for YouTube channel, and I'm all yours. Okay, anything I can help with. Carlita, don't leave. Good night. It's 9:01. I gotta eat dinner. I was only gonna go till 8:40. All right, friends. This is it. This is the room. This is the room. This is the view. That's the Empire State Building. If you could see the right over there, we got the that's the Freedom Tower. This is my little spot. This is my little spot. Oh, someone asked me, commented on one of the videos, wanted to go over my watch collection, my little watch stuff. Okay, we'll do it soon. All right, friends. Love you guys. Swipe left to close. There we go. All right, loves. Good night. We'll talk soon. Send me a DM.